Good morning, farmers. It's the very next day. Kind of a late start this morning. Been rather busy. Actually got up, had breakfast with the wife for a change. But the big news is I have a tip on where the tractor could be. So we're going to go up and take an investigation look at what's going on. I haven't had a chance to even check out the honey just yet. I have workers going. Canola is the same price as it was the day before at $804 per. So yeah, I've had workers going this morning. Doing some small fields. We're actually just about done over in the east side. That's Peaksville, I do believe. So we're just about done there. I got some workers going in Old Wheatford. And we're just about done harvesting there, which means just 3 more areas to cover up. And our harvest will be done. But I'm pretty sure you saw our money is over $4 million. That's right, over $4 million. And climbing, I think $5 million should not be too hard to get at all. I had a little breakfast this morning, like I said, with the wife, so we're good to go. Full of food. Sleep is pretty decent. It's almost 9 o'clock in the morning. There is an event today. But, yeah, I need to head up to Redberry to do a little investigation work. And also, after we do an investigation work, if we happen to find our tractor while we're up there, because it's up actually in new fields, kind of where we're going. I got to check all the fields up there before I start hiring workers to harvest over there, make sure we got scarecrows in the field. So let's jump up on to Newberry here. Where are we here? Where's my tractor? Here. Actually, there's a job up there as well. Did I not? Where's? There it is. There's my tractor. At least this one's still here. I was getting to wonder, like, this one gone too? I hope not. So, a few people, because everyone knows that my tractor is missing, a few people have noticed there were tracks headed out this way. So what we're going to do is, that's right, we got the race drone. Fly it on up here. I probably should get a little closer, but they said if you know where Frank lives, they saw tracks crossing on the side of the road. They saw tracks crossing the road. So that's where Frank lives. Now the problem is, and I'm just about out of range, so I need to get closer. The problem is the tractor's green and yellow. And there's a lot of green and yellow down on the ground, so that's not going to help us out too much. But I didn't see anything right away. But yeah, they said the tracks crossed the road, and that we were just barely at the road with the drone. So need to get a little bit closer. Yeah, so like I said, unfortunately the tractor is green and yellow, kind of like these weeds are here. Whole bunch of people having a chat. They used to hang out like on a bridge. Must be not anymore. Or maybe they do, just at it's a different day. Alright, so there's Frank's house. And no, they said they saw tracks crossing the road. I mean, can I see tracks crossing the road anywhere? That would be interesting if I could see tracks cross the road. Well, walking up and down the road, I'm not seeing no tracks anywhere. So let's go ahead and get the drone up in the air. I mean, they said it did cross the road. Anyone see any tracks anywhere? Like I said, green and yellow is going to be hard to find. Well, there's a chest here. I think I see a chest. Yeah, there's a treasure chest if you're looking for one. Oh, wrong button, this is up. Around and around we go. I mean, I guess they, I have no idea. Wait a minute. What's that? What's that? What's that? Well, found the tractor. That is not looking good for us. I mean, that is our tractor. Sitting in water. Alright, so where are we here? Alright, so there's Frank's house. There's the river. Well, there's like a path that leads down through here. Alright, so where am I now? Well, there's Frank's house there. The question is, sitting in the water, is it going to start? There's the river. I'm going to get a little wet maybe. Yep. Dive right in. It's all good for you. I could probably use a bath anyways. And there it is. My guess is someone took it and they were trying to get away with it. And in the middle of the night maybe. And of course you come down over the hill. You don't know the ponds here. And that's as far as I got. Enter the Jack Bear. You have flooded the engine. Your vehicle is immobilized. Interesting. Doesn't quite reach the ground, but whatever. Well, the only thing we can do, call for a tow truck. And hover. And we're down. And we're back up. Well, she runs. Had to pay for a tow truck. But we do have our tractor back. Seems to run okay. 74% fuel. I think I was right around 78% fuel last time I checked. So I don't know. Maybe someone just wanted to take it for a joyride or something. Just have to make sure I didn't leave the keys in it, so maybe someone jumped the wires out. I have no idea. Anyways, yeah, it's back. I'll have to go back to where it originally was. See if anything else. I mean, nothing else has happened to my tractors around here, so. Okay, so while we're over in Newfields, now that we've got that squared away, before we check for our fields, let me see how many workers I got going here. I got one worker there, none over here. So these fields over in Peaksfield should all be harvested. Harvested, 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 harvested. And let's see here. They should almost all be done. I was like, wait a minute, why is that still plowed? Harvested, harvested, harvested. Yep. That's got canola in it. So let's go ahead and hire a worker for that one. And that should cover Old Wheatford. And the next step is hire workers up here, but let's get my drone back out. Okay, there's a scarecrow in this one. There is not one in this field. Or this field. Or this field. Alright. Well, I got 3 fields right away I got to take care of. Let's hope the Jack Bear starts again. It does. Yeah, so we probably won't get much field work done today because it's probably already, well, it's almost 11 o'clock. I may get a field plowed and that's about it. But we are getting some fields harvested. We got our tractor back. And pretty soon we're going to get a lot more cash while hiring workers for up here. Let's park this right here, ought to be good. And follow the yellow line to place the scarecrow. So there's one down. Extra 10% for this field. These fields up here are rather big, so we should get a good amount of money from up here. Alright, just follow the yellow line. That should kind of lead you to the center, and there it is. There's that one. And then we got, I do believe it's this field here. Perfect. All right, let's get the drone back up so I can check the other fields. All right, so I got those. I see one in that field. I see the one there. And that should leave the one down here, which was the cornfield of last year. And that one is still there. So we should be all set to get workers up here and new fields to get going. Yep, we're all set. All right, perfect. Back to my tractor, and probably easier to actually just teleport to it. That's a long jog for me this morning. All right, so I'm going to bring this back to Redberry, park it where our old plow is. And then we're going to head back to our fields, homestead. And the field that we harvested, oh wow, is it like a couple days ago, or was that last episode? No, I think it's a couple episodes ago. We're going to go ahead and plow that one today. And when I get there, I think it'll be time to hire a couple more workers as well. Well, here we are up by our tractors, getting ready to work, and looks like we're going to have a conversation by my tractors. At least this gives you kind of a scale of how big some of this equipment, kind of, even though you think it's small equipment, you look at the size of the people. Yeah, look at the equipment that we have. Makes the equipment look much bigger now, doesn't it? Calvin and Tom's having a conversation. Apparently I trust Calvin enough because apparently we're friends. But who knows, maybe he's the one that took the tractor for a joyride. Anywho, while we're here, let's see, we're down to one field left here, right? Because the other one's done. I think we checked them all off, so all these fields are ready to be flipped over. But really, we're just trying to harvest while the price is good. I need to check the fields down here in Lakeside eventually, but we only have one worker going right now, so let's get some workers going up here. Harvest and sell for $12.12. And then you got to give them a few minutes here. And we are going to hire a total of 4 workers. Are you guys like stuck because my tractor's there, or what? Are you waiting for me to go to work so you can watch me all day long? Maybe they're here just to watch me work all day long. I don't know. All right, so there's that worker. Let's put one over here. Harvest and sell for $1,900. Sounds good. You've just hired a worker. Yep, we're going to hitch up to our magical plow. Our plow should be blue. I don't know why the rest of the plow doesn't say the same color as you painted it every time you reload the game. I always find that interesting. And I always find it interesting that the traffic is stopping over there when I'm over here. Hey, Tom. I'm going to be working that field, so make sure you walk around it, please. Thank you. And let's just hire a worker for, let's put this worker here. Why not? For $853. We can do it. All right, so 4 workers on the go, all harvesting. Let's hitch up to the magical plow. There, now it's all blue. Let me rotate that plow that way. I probably should also check on, because I kind of forgot, what is barley going for today at the mill? $7.59. I think that might be a little bit lower than it was the day before, and I got to check on the price on the corn, which is up to $5.02, which is not bad. But yeah, we're gonna wait until it's a little bit better. A little bit better. So it looks like I might only be able to get to plow this field today. That's kind of my only goal. I'm happy we got the Jack Bear back. The one thing I am going to do And the parts on orders, I'm going to put GPS trackers on all of my tractors, all of my equipment, just because if anything does happen to it, we can go ahead and find it. Is that Amelia? Abigail. I can't remember her name. I always know it starts with an A, and I just never get it right. It's Abigail. Don't tell her I can't remember her name. I mean, we've been friends for a long time now, so it might upset her that I can't remember her name. So round and round we go, like we always do on a field. Hopefully it won't take us too long to do it, but it gets done when it gets done. And after I plow this field, I do want to go back to the homestead. I do want to start checking the fields around there if they got scarecrows. Definitely a couple of fields I want to get harvested right away because I need those fields for other reasons. So I'll probably once, like I said, we finish this field, go back to the farm. We'll grab the our wonderful little drone and check on a few fields. It's the fields kind of like right across from John's that I want to check, all the way up to the building materials store. So those are the first few fields that we're going to probably harvest over there. But the way we're starting to blow through these fields a little bit, got to make sure the scarecrows are in them.
Stars driving down the boulevard at night, playing Coldplay on repeat, watching people on the street as I go by. And it doesn't even matter to me where I go, I just feel I need to take a ride. Got my coffee cup to go, and I'm gonna hit the road tonight. Now my wheels in motion and my windows open with the wind blowing in my hair. I'm driving down the highway, gonna do this my way. I can feel it in the air. Here I as the sun goes down. No, it doesn't even matter to me where I go, just feel I need to take a ride. I don't know when I'll get back, keep on going and relax tonight. Now my wheels in motion and my windows open with the wind blowing in my hair. I'm driving down the highway, gonna do
A job well done, if I do say so myself. How are we doing here? 99% done? Makes sense. Just hopefully I can get it to 100%. There might be a few pieces on the edge that I may have missed on the side to our left. I think the field extends a little bit further out than what the soil kind of shows. Our money? Well, yeah, I think we're at the high point I've ever had now. $4.2 million now. And climbing. I'm going to say climbing a lot because we got many more fields still to go. But just $800,000 more and we'll be at $5 million. 100% plowed. Now it just needs to be cultivated. I do, even though I put down this tractor quite a bit when I try to use the cultivator, as for using the plow, it's great. Gotta love it. Works perfectly. I almost forgot. So before we go back to the homestead, I need to travel actually right to here for the drone race. Probably going to suck at it. I'm going to get my exercise in a little bit here as I jog up and over. And we get to see how much crops that our workers have missed that we hired down here. Part of me wants to come around to all these fields and get the rest of the canola out of here and go sell it. Yeah, boy. I mean, it's probably not enough to say so. I might waste as much in fuel to do so. I think we'll hold off on that and see. Just to drive the harvester around everywhere to all these fields and get the last little bit of crop out of it. I don't feel like doing it. I probably should have put a marker down where I was going because... There we go. It doesn't really show on the map till you get close enough to it. There's one of my trailers sitting there. Don't ever use that trailer again. I just leave it down here just in case I need to... Who knows what? It's just down here. Alright. Okay, what kind of event are we looking at? Is this going to be like a difficult one or... enter time race. Alright. I'm sure I'm going to suck at it, but... So this one may not be as difficult as the previous one. Because there's only like 60 or so. Just concentrating enough here. The thing is, if you miss one, you might as well just call it quits. Down, down, down. Oh, not that far down. Up. I feel like I can take my time a little bit. Going through the trees, that is not fun. A straight line, I could dig that quite a bit. Oh man, I got 37 more to go? What the heck, man? Yeah, the other one where it was like 100 rings you gotta go through, that's a lot. Just barely made it into that ring. What's gonna suck is when I get near the end and I miss one. Because you know what's going to happen. I'm going to get... No. Wrong button. Yeah, no. Don't start giving me those dings. Stop making me go up and down. Just give me a couple straight ones so I can gather my thoughts. Which are kind of hard to do. I cannot really see where I'm going. You're almost there, Peanut. Don't screw it up. I might. I'll get near the end and get kind of cocky about it. Watch out for the power lines. That's not good for your drone. Alright, so I got that for 200 bucks. Alright, where the heck am I anyways? Oh, we're not too far from the farm actually. Okay. There's the agricultural store. I can't pan around. But the farm is right over that knoll. Alright, well, that wasn't the difficult one. But, man, now my brain hurts. My brain actually hurts. All for $200 and 400 social points. Yeah, those don't seem to be quite worth it to me. Especially when I paid like $7 grand for that drone. Anyways, speaking of the drone, I get to use it again. Because we're going to come back here. Actually, no, this is not where I want to go. I actually want to go up to our pickup truck at the building materials store. How much is this today? Not that I need to buy it yet, but it's kind of hard to not want to check on it. All right, well, stop. Nope, nope. I'm going to wait until that maybe gets below $200,000. Okay, I see the scarecrow there. I see the scarecrow there. Don't really need a drone for that. I mean, I really don't need a drone for any of them, but if I can already see it. All right, so that one's there. I see that one over there as well. All right, now I'm going to use the drone because I don't want to walk anymore. Yep, that one is over there. Yes, it is. So's that one. All right, so all those fields are good to go. That's what I wanted to see. So I may start getting some workers down over here. Yeah, see that one as well. And I see the one in the field over there as well. Range 99%, good enough. All right, so now we're all set there. We're all good to go. So all these fields here and these two fields here are ready to go. We know these fields up here are ready to go. I actually only got, what, 2 workers now right now? Which is fine. I'm going to let them finish because if I hire new workers now, I'm going to stay up most of the night to make sure they finish because in case the price changes here. Yeah, peas. Look at the peas. $1,100. So the one thing about peas is, yeah, they do give you a good price, but it's one of those crops that don't yield as well as like canola does or wheat or barley, things like that. So that's why the price is a little bit higher. But still, you can't deny it doesn't yield that bad for the price. Barley, $7.59. I mean, we could sell that, but I think we'll hold off on the barley and the corn again today because the prices are not that good. Actually, I want to teleport back. I don't want to walk that far. It's late. It's getting late in the day, I think. Wait, what time is it? Yeah, it's 5 o'clock. For me, that's late, man. That is way late. I'm going to check in here, even though it's 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm sure the duck and geese eggs are gone. Because the wife, quote-unquote, I think does collect them. But they do not show up in the pantry when she does for some unknown reason. The food on the cows is good. We're full on slurry. Alright. Not a problem. I just need a tractor. And I think the only tractor around is my wife's tractor. Well, we'll use it because she never does. At least I don't think she does. Is this going to be able to pull the slurry tanker? One of them should be completely full. So I may have to do some slurry jobs here very soon. They're both full. They are both full. Alright, you know, we'll use my wife's tractor. This does not have much horsepower, so looks like we got one more job on our hands today. We're going to come up here and slurry the field right next to Oliver's. What's the farthest camera angle I can get back? Right there. Alright, not a problem. Just that I don't want to not empty out the slurry tanker, the holding pit today, because then I'm just wasting slurry that the cows can make. So I don't think it's going to take the whole tanker here, but at least we'll use enough to go and take some more out of the tank area. If that makes sense. You follow me? Good. I'm trying to make it more complicated than what it is. I wish I could zoom back a little bit further just so I can make sure I'm covering. I mean, I can see the spread that I'm getting at, but I don't think it's actually covering that area. So I may overlap a little bit, but that's fine. It's free fertilizer. And really, if I run out, I run out. It's not a big deal because now with the planes that you can call in, I think I'd rather do that most of the time because it's cheaper, quicker, and more fun, actually. But actually, this is not, I mean, this job doesn't stink too bad. Actually, wow, it makes the front of the tractor is not quite stable when you turn a little bit. It kind of zigzags everywhere. I think this tractor only has 95 horsepower, but it's getting the job done. And usually when I spread slurry like this, I just want to make sure I get in the 90 percentile range of the field covered. Did not think I'd be doing this job today, but I kind of forgot about the slurry tank. Make sure I cover the corners well. Turn off the tanker, then it takes a couple seconds to stop. And turn it back on. How are we doing? Well, we're at 90% already, so that's pretty good coverage. %. Well, hello. Yeah, in my early days of spreading slurry, I was kind of sloppy with it, and that's easy to get happy with this 90%. But there's 97%. And you know what? We're up here. Haven't used that much slurry. Might as well come over and get this small field done as well. And that is a good day right there. I mean, we found the Jack Bear. We're approaching $4.25 million in the bank account. We got another field plowed, and we're getting a couple fields fertilized. And we won a drone race. I didn't know my trailer. I parked my trailer there, huh? Okay, I did not know I parked my trailer there. This is why I need to put GPS in all my equipment so I can find it. So my guess is tomorrow the price of canola is going to really, I would assume it's going to go down. So I think we're on April 11th or 12th, something like that. So it might be a few days in between as to where we skip a few days. But I will make sure to go out and check for honey and whatnot. Alright, so how did I do? 98%. That is pretty darn good. Alright, let's get this tractor back to the farm before my wife realizes her tractor is missing. I don't think she would mind. I mean, because I did spend the morning with her. We had breakfast together, so you know, I got some bonus points tucked in my pocket with her. So if she's upset and took the tractor, it's like, but I stayed and had breakfast with you this morning. How's that? First time in like 5 years I think we've done that. Alright, so by unloading some of the slurry tank at the cow barn, that should give us like an extra 5 or 6 days, I think, before it's full again. I think we get like, what, 2,000 kilograms per day? And I'm going to be taking like 10,000 to fill this. Too bad we can't sell this fertilizer. But it's all good. It's not like I can't use it. I got plenty of fields. Oh yeah, so in the upper left-hand corner it says Linder 94 EP. So yeah, the 94 does stand for horsepower on this model anyways. Yep, Rex is still down here by the fire. Let's go park this tractor back up, the tanker back up, and get the tractor back where it belongs. So still the flowers had not grown around the beehives, even though they swiftly grow. I mean, if the roses grow faster than those do. I think those were tulips we put around the beehives. Yeah, so next time I'm going to plant the dahlia around the beehives because those grew a lot quicker. I didn't even get my wife's tractor that dirty. Okay, so there's some cow slurry on the tires. You know what? I better wash it. You know, if she drives to town or something with it, I don't want her stinking up the joint. Wash vehicle. There we go. There we go. We're all set. Apparently, I'm really hungry. And I'm a little tired. And the wife is doing her thing over there like she always does. And that is how we wrap up the episode. Right, Rex? It's too bad Rex is kind of stuck here. And I don't know what he's actually stuck on. Tried many things. The only thing I haven't tried is bring a tractor down and ram into him, but I know that's not going to work. This is how I like to enjoy my evening. And that is where we're going to end it, guys. That's going to do it for today. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. And I'll catch you next time on the day on the farm. But until then, have a good one.